Hey everybody, welcome to another YouTube video for WEIGO podcast, aka What Else Is Going On? Y'all, let's get into some things. First of all, we heard about it shortly after Candace Dillard announced her departure from the Real Housewives of Potomac. And I wasn't going to talk about it because I want confirmation like from her mouth, from Bravo's mouth, from someone's mouth. However, I was like, you know what? I feel like this might be true in my spirit. I don't know, but let's talk about Miss Robyn Dixon, excuse me. So, according to the Jasmine brand, exclusive, Robyn Dixon allegedly not returning to the Real Housewives of Potomac after season 8. The Jasmine brand exclusively reports that Robyn Dixon is allegedly leaving Real Housewives of Potomac, the reality star who joined the Bravo series in its debut season back in 2016. May still make appearances on the show in the future. We have learned she may return for future seasons. Honestly, what that almost tells me is are they considering her for a friend of? Maybe. I don't know. But again, I wanted to wait to see if we got confirmation like from Robyn herself, if she was or was not returning. But I do believe it. As I told y'all in the video I did about Candace, I have a friend who is very close with Potomac housewife, and allegedly the cast was told that a shakeup was coming. So I definitely think that this uh, could be true. I just want some confirmation, right? So I don't know. Do y'all think that Robyn is not coming back? Some people thought that with what happened to Karen, with Karen and the DUI and all and the arrest and all of that, that could have saved Robyn's season because the network may want to see Robyn and Giselle deal with this with Karen. And I thought, well, maybe I wasn't sure because who knows. But I don't know. What do y'all think? I'm sure that we'll hear other announcements coming soon, I believe. So we shall see. Let's jump on over to I was going to say Miss Simon, Miss Porsha and Miss Simon reality blurb. Simon Guobadia wants restraining order against Porsha Williams, accusing her of bringing armed gunmen to their home, exhibiting harassing behavior, and I'm sorry, this last part is funny, marrying him for financial gain. That was new to you? Simon Guobadia has responded to Porsha Williams' divorce filing with some scathing paperwork of his own. Weeks after the Real Housewives of Atlanta star, who will return to the series for season 16 after a brief hiatus, suddenly filed for divorce after just over a year of marriage. Simon, 59, is accusing Porsha, 42, of bringing an armed gunman to their marital home. He's also requesting a restraining order against her and accusing her of marrying him for greed. Simon Chow. In Simon's court documents obtained by Page Six on March 25th, he claimed Porsha abandoned, in quotes, the home before returning with a man visibly bearing a gun for reasons unknown to Simon twice. Simon shared that he had to call the police on March 21st to maintain the peace, and days later, as Porsha allegedly had third parties, in quotes, call and harass him and others, and this is in quotes, in an effort to force them out. Her mother and boyfriend supposedly made a forcible entry. I was going to say, go back. Whose boyfriend? But I guess maybe Miss Diane's boyfriend. Says her mother and boyfriend supposedly made a forcible entry into the property where Simon said they disconnected security cameras and tampered with items and evidence. I'm sorry, y'all. This is like funny to me. Since the filing of the instant divorce, wife's actions have been erratic, unstable, threatening, and harassing to the house staff and minor children. Okay, that's not funny. His document stated Williams' behavior has caused safety concerns, especially since there are minor children. And then it has Guobadia's children currently living in the marital residence. Simon went on to state that Porsha supposedly took calculated steps to marry and divorce him to intentionally trigger parts of their prenup for personal financial gain and greed. And he noted that he wants a restraining order against her. As RHOA fans will recall, Porsha filed for divorce in February and requested Simon not destroy any financial records. While viewers will hear more about the breakup when season 16 airs, an insider told Life and Style weeks ago that their split was a case of too much too soon. So I wonder if cameras are rolling and we don't know it. I've heard reports that cameras started rolling a couple of weeks ago. Then I heard reports that cameras weren't rolling. So now we have all of this going on. I wonder if we're going to get scenes that flash to the headlines. You know how they'll have scenes on the Housewives and it'll flash to the headlines that were out on social media about them. I'm wondering if we're going to get that. This right here is more than messy. I feel like Tamara, when she was talking to Alexis, like it's psychotic, Jesus Jugs, whoever Jesus Jugs is to you in this scenario. It's just wild. I think the funniest part of this whole thing is Simon all of a sudden coming to the realization that Porsha married him for financial gain. Sir, come on now. Let's not. Child, so we'll see how this plays out. We'll see what Porsha's response is. And again, I wonder when they said her mother and her boyfriend, were they talking about Miss Diane and her boyfriend, or is he saying Porsha has a boyfriend? But I guess he would have said that outright. Do y'all think that there is a snowball's chance in hell that Porsha and Dennis will get back together? What y'all think? I feel like she really loved or wanted to be with him. That's what I felt. But I don't know if he felt the same way. And I could be wrong about that as well. So I'm just wondering, but what do y'all think? Do y'all think, again, that there's a world in which they end up together? Last story for this video, y'all. Let's talk about Diddy. Fox 11 Los Angeles, breaking news. Diddy's LA home raided by Homeland Security. And actually, I believe TMZ has said that. Let me jump over to TMZ real quick. TMZ said homes in LA and Miami raided by federal agents. But let's talk about the LA news right now. Los Angeles, the Los Angeles home of Sean Diddy Combs was raided by Homeland Security Monday in connection with a federal SEX trafficking investigation. Fox 11 was first on the scene. The federal raid occurred in the lavish Holmby Hills neighborhood. Investigators said across the coast, the music mogul's Miami home was also raided Monday. Sky Fox flew over Combs' home Monday afternoon and showed federal agents conducting their investigation at his home. Fox 11's ground crew at the scene said the home was registered to Bad Boys Films, which is a division of Bad Boy Entertainment, along with one of Combs' daughters. Sky Fox also captured images of a few people coming out of the home who were subsequently detained. Homeland Security expert Hal Kempford joined Fox 11 during breaking news coverage and said there have been allegations that he had been ugging, but put DR in front of it, young women, and that the agency is likely looking into the alleged crimes committed in multiple states. He added some evidence they're looking for includes laptops, flash drives, and anything that would connect Combs with the allegations. In addition, he said obtaining a search warrant of this magnitude requires a lengthy process and that working with state and local attorneys was likely required. Investigators with the Los Angeles Police Department were also at the scene and refused to comment. I was getting ready to say that too. To get a search warrant and go in looking for that stuff, I would think it's not just something you could just get. So there has to be something to lead them to believe, something concrete maybe to lead them to believe that something is going on. At the same time, with all the lawsuits and everything that Diddy has faced and what they were looking for specifically in the lawsuits, I'm wondering if he got rid of that stuff. If he had anything, did he start kind of being like, okay, I got all these lawsuits coming against me. Let me go through my house, my phone, laptop, and see if there's anything incriminating. And do I need to get rid of it? I wonder that as well. Then it says other allegations against Sean Diddy Combs. Last year, Cassandra Ventura, also known as R&B singer Cassie, dropped a bombshell lawsuit in a New York federal court against the Bad Boy mogul. Combs and Ventura dated between 2005 and 2018. The lawsuit detailed several eyebrow-raising allegations that detailed years of alleged ABUSC. The two then settled on a settlement the next day. That was just the beginning. And then it goes into all of the lawsuits that he is facing. Now, I want to jump over to TMZ because they had some timestamps that I wanted to talk about. So it says 1:29 p.m. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ this case is being handled out of the Southern District of New York. Reports say this appears to be tied to the SEX trafficking allegations, which have been levied against Diddy in recent months from different plaintiffs. And then 1:38 p.m. A rep for Homeland Security Investigations. Earlier today, Homeland Security Investigations, HSI, New York executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation with assistance from HSI Los Angeles, HSI Miami, and our local law enforcement partners. We will provide further information as it becomes available. 1:42 p.m. And this is Pacific Standard Time. TMZ has obtained extra footage of cops on the scene near Diddy's LA area home, and it looks like officers have shut down the entire area with helicopters swarming up above. There are at least 2 choppers in the area and a lot of police on the ground. So, y'all, it looks like it's going down for Diddy, and I think we might see an arrest. I guess if they find something. Again, there were people that were detained. It looks like they have a video that appears to show several individuals in handcuffs near the property, and a couple of them appear to be Diddy's sons, Justin and King. So let me see if I can share my screen with y'all. I'm gonna see real quick. So do y'all see that? They're saying that's King and that's Justin. And then I'm going to scroll some more so y'all can see the rating in Miami. And then y'all can see the entire street shut down. And then the feds on the scene. So, y'all, there you have it. Trying to figure out. Oh, there we go. I was going to say I'm trying to figure out how to stop the screen share because it's technology stuff. But so I hope y'all were able to see that. That is wild, not surprising. And I hope that Diddy gets everything that he deserves and has coming to him. Y'all, I will talk to y'all later. I'm still on this Potomac news from earlier. The Bravo verse is going just like haywire. So let's talk about all this stuff in the comments. Love y'all so much, and I will talk to y'all later. See ya.